What if I told you a company walked away from a multi-million-dollar gas asset for just $10? Not $10 million, not even $10,000, just $10. And on the other side of that deal, Rostam Aziz. Why would a Canadian energy company abandon a gas project in one of Africa's fastest-growing energy markets? Is this a loss, or one of the smartest quiet acquisitions in African energy history? Because in this video, you'll discover the real reason Orca Energy Group walked away, what insiders see in Tanzania's gas sector, and why this $10 deal could be worth billions. Some analysts say this was a failure. Others say this is how smart money quietly positions before a boom. The Diaspora Project Media. We don't just report African stories, we decode where the money is moving next. The big picture, Tanzania's gas gold mine. Tanzania is not just another African country. It sits on over 50 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. That's not small, that's global relevance. And as Europe looks to diversify energy sources, Africa is quietly becoming the next frontier. 50+ trillion cubic feet. Rising LNG demand. But here's the truth most people miss. Resources alone don't create wealth. Control does. Who is Rostam Aziz? To understand this deal, you need to understand the man behind it. Rostam Aziz is not just a businessman, he's a power broker. From telecom to infrastructure to energy, he has built influence across sectors that define Tanzania's economy. Telecom, energy, infrastructure, finance. And when someone like Rostam moves into gas, it's rarely accidental, it's calculated. The $10 deal. What really hinted? Here's where things get interesting. Orca Energy Group decided to exit a key Tanzanian gas asset. Officially, a simple divestment. Unofficially, a strategic retreat. Exit price, $10. Hidden liabilities, strategic shift. Because in energy deals, price doesn't always reflect value. Sometimes, it reflects risk. Investor breakdown. Let's break this down like investors. Why would a company walk away? 1. Regulatory complexity. 2. Massive capital requirements. 3. Strategic repositioning. But here's the twist. What looks like a burden can be an opportunity. Risk equals opportunity. Early mid-roll CTA, high engagement. Before we go deeper, if you're enjoying this kind of high-level African investment breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to the Diaspora Project Media. because we're bringing you where smart money is moving next. And I want to ask you something. Which African industry do you think is the most undervalued right now? Drop it in the comments below. I might break it down in the next video. Why Rostam stepped in? Now ask yourself this. Why would Rostam step in? Because he understands something most investors miss. Europe needs gas. LNG demand is rising. Africa is underdeveloped, and Tanzania sits right at the center. Undervalued, scalable to explosive growth. This is not about today's value. This is about tomorrow's dominance. The bigger strategy. This deal is not just about a gas field. It's about positioning inside Africa's future energy corridor. Acquire undervalued asset, hold through development, scale during demand surge, exit at peak valuation. This is how billion-dollar plays are made. Quietly, strategically, early. Final take. Some will say Orca failed. Others will say Rostam saw what others missed. But in global energy, winners don't react, they position early. This wasn't just a $10 deal, this was a signal that Africa's energy future is being quietly reshaped. If you found value in this, like, subscribe. Do you think this was a smart move or a risky gamble? And which country are you watching from? Drop it in the comment.